No Way Home. The charges against Peter are dropped thanks to New York City's greatest lawyer, Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. However, life is still very crazy for Peter, MJ, and Ned, or anybody really who is associated with Peter because, again, everybody knows he's Spider-Man. They're basically treated like the Kardashians, okay? To the point where all three of them actually get rejected from MIT. Desperate to undo all of this, Peter goes to Doctor Strange. He asks Strange to cast a spell that essentially makes everybody forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but in doing this, he is giving Doctor Strange all of these commands as Strange is casting the spell. This causes him to mess up the spell and ends up breaking the multiverse, allowing anybody who knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man to enter their universe, including but not limited to every single live-action villain we've ever seen. I don't know if you can tell, but my printer ran out of ink, so that is why we only have Green Goblin up here. Peter decides to try and help these villains, knowing that if he just simply sends them back to where they came from, they will most likely just die. But unfortunately, Norman's voices are way too loud. Green Goblin enters the chat, and Aunt May gets severely hurt. She gives Peter the iconic line,
"You have a gift. You have power. With great power, there must also come great responsibility."
And sadly passes away. R.I.P. Aunt May. At this point, Peter has lost Uncle Ben, Iron Man, and Aunt May. He's going through it. Now, Ned and MJ are trying to find Peter as he is, mourning on his own, and in doing so, looking for Peter. They do find Peter, except it's Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire Peter. So the three Spider-Man team up and decide to finish curing the villain. Green Goblin almost kills MJ, Andrew Garfield catches her. It's a very great moment. Peter almost kills Norman because obviously he's filled with vengeance. He just wants to avenge Aunt May. He almost loses control, but then the other Spider-Men step in and stop him from doing so. It's at this point that the spell that Doctor Strange casted is very much out of control, so Peter goes to Strange and asks him to cast one more spell, only this time making everybody forget Peter Parker. Everyone returns to their respective universes, and Peter promises to come find Ned and MJ and explain everything.
"I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything."
Except he doesn't, because he sees how happy they are that they both got into MIT, and he figures they might just be better off without him. The movie ends with Peter being truly, truly alone while still fighting crime throughout the city.